What's up, everybody? Welcome to Mystics MMOs. I'm your host, Mystic Raven. Alright, so I'm on my nature, my druid build, I call it, but I'm still really tossed the fuck up about if I'm willing to give up my super. It's a really hard toss up for me, especially given the fact, I mean, with the Clarion and everything. But this is one of those ones that you really are even more debated. Do we have people on here? One person. Oh boy. I don't know if that's really worth it. We'll come back to it. But a lot of things in my head as I'm kind of whatever. Where's the other phases? This is phase 7. What the fuck, yo? Or phase 6. There's only 6 phases. Okay, currently. I think phase 5 had probably the best inch. Oh, you got annihilated. That'll happen. I'll just kind of play around until I find something. Probably gonna get stuck in one. Just playing the waiting game. About the best you can do sometimes. Well, at least I can come over and check to see if anybody's on UV. A lot of people still farming UV. They're heading to Giganto, looks like it. There's people here. Someone just needs to initiate the attack. I cannot take that. We need a tank, yo. We need a tank. I don't know why other powers... Here's the problem. A lot of people do not make tanks when they could have a different loadout to do it. That's something I just do not understand. I can't tank on a druid. I just can't. People are getting annihilated. You need tanks, man. No two ways around it. This is not fucking like any other game. You cannot, just walk up and just be like, yeah, I'm gonna smack you. Looks like there's people over here. Perfect. We'll get it. As long as you got a tank, you can pretty much do a lot of things. Yep, they're going to Manta next. Then we'll do UV. I threw invites so I can heal them. Why I threw you an invite, you dipshit? Accept, and you can get heals. Can't make this shit up. Problem of it is with the druid, you're already giving up the shield with the pheromone build. Like, I keep Bloom on there at all times. Right, like for that. Just, it's such a toss-up. It's so hard. I mean, even on my Sork, I'm thinking about maybe adjusting a few things to slot it. Possibly. Possibly. But I just, I don't see a lot of things that's kind of whatever. There's more people coming over here, so... As soon as the tank hits that bitch, we're gonna go to town. I've got to save it. I'm just debated. Rod, who gives a fuck? I don't understand. People need the feats. I get it. Oh my, here we go. We'll find out if we die soon. Dude's not in this group, so I can't heal him. I mean, nice thing about the weapon buff, it will increase the DPS. Because as a healer, your only form of attack is weapon. Majority of the time. And I'm kind of like, okay. I mean, that's not a bad thing. Dude, you even put yourself in a compromised position here. But I got you. You don't want to stand that in front of that thing's face. Trust you and me. When that starts breathing out the venom stuff, that's what just happened to me. Fucking shit, rip you up. Can somebody please? Yeah, it'll kill you. Yeah, you might want to get these. Oh shit. Ah! Fucking heroes are so fucking junk. They outnumber us and they can't fucking take out a fucking... I swear to God. Ah, fucking A. Get the fucking... Heroes do get ragged on in this game quite a bit. For reasons. Tell you what, if I was with any of my party, man, I'd have been like, what the fuck? That shit would not fly. We'd be like, DPS, get it, healer, keep them up. Tank, turn this fucking head. I want to try to get to the backside. If the head does keep swinging... close to that thing. Definitely want to get these fucking emitters. Oh my god. I swear. Maybe I should put on the other build. Fucking heroes are so fucking garbage. Biggest bunch of garbage players are fucking, I swear to God. They're not heroes, I promise you. Get the fuck away from me. There's tons of fucking shit that you could be fucking doing, you dip. Get this fucking NPC the fuck away from me. Fuck. Alright. That's a nice little group. See where we're at. Alright. $45. That's a big jump. Alright. 24. The back is 28. I might have enough to get the back too. Yep. Okay, that'll 15, 16. I can get both these pieces. And that raises our CR to 147. Alright. Should go for the weapon. We want the higher stat. I mean, it's not a healing ring, but that stat's going to help us scale. Yeah. Bingo. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. DPS trinket. I'm going to now we get the other, which will work for now. I'll take the phase. I mean, once again, we want to go for stat boost to scale initially. Yeah, and now we get a utility belt. Okay. Pretty good haul. I'll take that. Yeah, sure. Yeah. And this actually should put us up quite a bit. Yeah. Yeah, baby. $154. There we go. There we be. Now, we're going back to the huge debate. Let me check to see if there's any comments. Sorry about that. Carlton, what are you debated on? Who debates you on it? It's not whatever. Hey Ross, how you doing, brother? I'm debated due to the artifact. But I think, because the thing about it is, the super gives, the charge is a little hard, or a little, you only use it for whatever. The thing about it is burst healing during boss encounters, like huge burst healing or whatever. And you already give up the shield, right? But Bloom is a massive heal for the pheromones, right? It's really big. So you literally do have to de-slot that to put in. Now the thing about it is, Bloom's got a very long 15-second cooldown. Carnage has 12, and Flourish is only 6. But what you do is you're pushing out pheromones, man. See, releases pheromones. You want to release it. It's really great. The more pheromones are released, this Flourish, especially Bloom. You release it when you do this, pushing back nearby or restoring health to yourself. Release pheromones, endowing allies with healing over time, and make them right for pheromone effects. So yeah, it's really hard. A lot of heal over times. It's really, I don't know, man. It's always about your slotting and your availability. Hold on, I got a friggin' thing over here. I don't think Carlton here can read the title. I'm debated about, still debated. I'm debated. Yeah, it sucks, but then we slot it. Now we got the double XP. So now we can put this in and then take, something like our eye. But I think I'm using the eye and something else. Using the supercharger. Lamort I'm using on my other build. Already got it at rank 20? How the fuck did I pull that one off? Oh, that's up to. Uh, just want to like. Ouch. Now, consequently, what I can do, if I want to get really tricky, see, like I don't have very much into the purple ray, I can literally deslot, because this is one I want to get up to, which doesn't need leveled. But let's say I want to get this up there to really benefit from it. We can unslot that, come in, and then sacrifice the purple ray for now. And then I'll rebuy the purple ray. Now I just need one of the quantum field generators. And that's how you can mass up. Now that one should be ready for leveling too, right? And then I can go into the healing ray, put this in, and then break through. And I've just sacrificed a little to gain a lot. Okay. Now we're going to go here and we'll take care of that. Yes, but who's debating you? I'm debated on giving up the super. I don't, if you can't understand that premise, I really don't know what the problem is. When one debates, you know, giving up something to gain something, you know, it's called a decision. Alright? I don't know. So, now, I believe, yeah, this is actually going to go. That's going to go. And I'm going to get the other one. Yeah, it's fine. We're good. But we do need a slot here. So we're going to make that sacrifice. I didn't level that, did I? No. Now, I need... I can use these hand blasters for now on this tune, but... Oh, I forgot to put on that necklace. Oh, mistake. Mystic, why did you do that? Still fucking didn't hit. Swear to God. Yeah, no, this is fine. This is how this build's supposed to go. Actually, I don't know if I want the eye on here. Am I using a supercharged generator on this build? I don't think I am. I do not. Yeah, I am. Never mind. So I just need to get rid of the one. That's fine. Okay. alterations. Sure, and then that neck. Absolutely. And on this build, the utility belt. Alright, we're ready to go. Alright. I'm back. Welcome back, Ross. Do you mean I'm debating, and I'm not debated? Oh boy. Because I'm debated would mean, oh my god. You're getting technical about debating, the terminology of the word, the extended versions of debate. Wow. Debated past tense, debating present. I'm debating. So you want to get technical. If you're going to debate about English here, you really want to go into this philosophy with me? I don't think you do. Because we can talk about other languages and, you know, the appropriated translation and why the English is very more complex in comparison to other more simpler languages. Especially when it comes to present and past tense, you know, words. God, I love having that debate. My one friend is actually an English professor, so when I wrote my one book, I did a lot of things in past tense application. Even though it was present, it was present. And she's like, why'd you do that? And I'm like, because it gives a different meaning down when the story develops. And she saw like a couple references I made later down the line, but the point of it is, you know, if you're going to, you know, use correct, you know, proper English in every scenario, oh my god. And then sometimes it's just like, I don't really give a fuck. But it's like your, you know, we have two different ways to spell your. You know? Drop. I got whatever on that too. Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. missing one? I also talk, with the slang. Does that offend you? Are you offended by my, my urban, slang? I guess those aren't proper, either. I love it when people come in here trying to, like, oh, let's talk philosophical and proper English and all this stuff. Sure, sure, sure. Get out of my way. Bullshit, for real? I got, like, no way did I get, whatever. Dude, it's called a pot. Sucks. Sucks to be me today. Where's the last one? Fucking, I hate these. Let's see what you made me do. Fuck! I swear to God! Son of a bitch! Fuck. 14 on the neck. I'll take the style, I guess. Let's see if anybody, Mr. Carlton wants to get a block here. Hey, man, what's up? What's the best DPS power? What's the best DPS power? What's the best DPS? Oh, I'm just trying to understand what the title meant. Yeah, I am debating about Clarion on this healer. The best power set. I think skill set's going to be more determining factor. You can like look up a lot of people who's going to tell you, hey, go gadgets. A lot of people like gadgets, but I've burned through gadget players who played gadgets. It's not, not to say gadgets is bad. I'm not saying that. I'm saying sometimes the skill set, there's a big gap in skill set, right? If they're clipping, if they don't know how to clip, and they pick a power set because they were told this was the top power set, well, there ain't a fucking power set that's going to help you with skill, with lack of skill. So, that's going to be an issue within itself. They really want me to take a fucking neck. I'll take the neck. I'll take it. I'll take it. And see, I did 6 mil. I don't know what this dude's level is, but whatever. You gotta know how to function too. So yeah, what I would recommend to people is play what you like. It feels natural to you to play. That's one of the biggest things about this game. If you can't learn, like rifle, I picked up rifle on my troller, right? On my munitions. It's harder for me to clip because I'm on a keyboard. It feels foreign to me, but but clipping is important. If you're depending on your weapon selection, like melee has play. Like I can play melee on this in certain scenarios, but in certain scenarios I want to load out that is going to give me the capability to play, to the mechanics. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I might need a range. Sometimes I might benefit from more of a melee loadout or build. But that's the nice thing about Rage. Rage melee is really good. It is just Rage melee it's fun to play. Now I have Rage range, but it's a little bit more finicky. It doesn't feel as natural with the combos, so it's a little bit more finesse. And if it take that type of rotation takes a little bit more to master. In comparison to what I can do with the melee version. Same thing. So if you're not comfortable with the rotation or the build, it doesn't matter what power set you're playing. It doesn't. Like, that's the deal. Like, somebody can tell you this is the best power set. They can tell you that. But if the person cannot get the clip between the rotation and understand the global cooldown between the clips, well, your DPS is going to go to shit anyways. So it doesn't matter what anybody tells you in that context. Anybody can tell you this is the best power set, that's the best power, this is the best healer, that's the best healer, and it's all bullshit because a skill gap matters. Your skill capability in this game matters. That's why this game's not toxic. Like, I liked it when somebody had mentioned, I went over to a known content creator for this game, and I like him. I've known him for quite a while. And I went over there, and I said, yeah, I like this, and, somebody had mentioned something about trying to be toxic. I'm like, the thing about it is, there's people with 400 skill points, and I get on an alt, and I don't even have that much, and I'll burn them in DPS. Why? Because they don't understand their clip. And if they don't understand their rotation and their clip, well, it don't matter how much SP you have. SP's a gain. It is. There's a diminishing return factored in after you acquire so much. In the beginning, you see the relevance of the diminishing return right from the gate. And it gets more prevalent the further you go. But the thing about it is, even stacking all of that for, gain becomes inconsequential to the rotation. So all of that's a factor. All of it. You ain't getting around it. You're just not. And that's why I can, flex a little bit in this game. Well, and, back in the old days, I was a prog player once upon a time. I'm hoping to get there again. And I'm hoping our league is growing. Matter of fact, we were before the server crashed last night, which pissed me off. I was in a raid with 3 of my guildies, and it was my random. It was just a random I picked, and there were 3 of my league mates in there. I was like, hey guys, they're like, dude, Mystic. I was like, hey, what's the chances? What's the odds? And that was awesome. It was good. It was good. So our league is growing, and we're hoping eventually to get to a nice prog eventually. That's the whole idea. So eventually, let's keep our fingers crossed. Let's keep them crossed. Never heard anyone ever say I'm debated. Why? Before, so I thought it was a typo. Tell your wife I said hi. Well, I've never been married, so you're an idiot. And that's when the troll goes by. No, I'm debated. You never heard the phrase, I'm debated. You never heard somebody say that. Okay. You can say, I'm debating. But you don't look very intelligent trying to, say, oh, that's improper English and this, okay. I mean, what, you thought you were smart? I don't think so there, bud. Hey, if you want to be really smart, what about that nice inverted yield curve that I called 8 months ago? Y'all are gonna get it. And you guys are going to deserve every fucking ounce of it. People want to come in here trolling. Just remember, 2 years in the making to call all the current bullshit. And the feds can try to, keep coddling, but it ain't going to work. It's going to make it worse. Oh, hey, what would I know? I don't know. Don't think you're that smart, because you're not. You're gone now. You'll just make another account. So sad, too. I leave the game you trolled me on for you to try to troll me on something you can't even play. That's interesting. Or you could play, but probably aren't good at it. Like everything else. My favorite troll it. Yeah, that one dude is just wrecking. Oh, I like that look. I have such an appreciation when I see people do this shit. The only thing about melee also sucks, you can't even, because you don't go through targets in this game. So if anything's in your way when you're trying to gap close, you're going to notice it. Look at that dude. Beast. That's beast mode. That's when you always want to be like, hell yeah. Earth. I think it's the Earth. Ah, I love fucking Earth too. That's Earth. Fucking Earth is no fucking joke. Once you get that melee rotation down, oh, it's so fucking good. Range is really good though too. God, I love Earth. I really do. He's looking so pimp. Certain rotations just are so fluent. I mean, a nice thing about Earth is laying down the effects, like the sandstorm. I think it is or and then like I'm trying to get my dots there before I get. I didn't like that adjustment. Felt weird when I did it. Take the weapon box. Has he come back with a new account? No, he hasn't. Pay no mind to that man. He's been following me for years. He's the biggest stooge in the world. Diminishing returns aren't real. I know that shit. Something to that effect. Something to that effect. There's no mathematical law. If I would tell anybody to come into the game, try a couple different power sets initially, and see what you like is the most important fundamental to begin with, and what kind of, and make sure that if you want to be really effective in this game, you're going to get one armory free. Pick up another one, and then have your support roll, even if you don't main support, because the thing about it is, a lot of times you'll get into a scenario where they can just use the extra heat. Break them. Whoa, bro, we're cheaters. What the fuck? I didn't even do anything! Fucking imp. Four. Oh shit. Excuse me. But yeah, play something that feels good to you. Would be my recommendation. Always play something that feels good, because if you don't, it doesn't matter. What people tell you. If you can't get a power set down, people are like, "Well, you can practice." Well, yeah, but once again, there's huge gaps in between, skill level. There's people I've seen with rocking like a shitload of SP have the ideal power set that people told them, and they can't clip for shit. They can't clip for shit. Like nature. I'm still trying to learn so much about this, like DPS rotation and stuff in comparison. And I think that's the most, for me personally, that's the fun element. Not, what people dictate, but what I'm discovering. And then trying to improve upon my skill with each power set. Same thing in Elder Scrolls. When I played Elder Scrolls, I did it in, to learn each class in that role as best as I could, and, build according to the passives and to adjust for. I can do the numbers fine. The numbers has never been a problem for me. The problem, because I'll equip all this when I'm done with the stuff. The problem becomes learning how everything functions. In this game, we have support. Every power set has a support, and every power set has a DPS. So even if you're going to say play support, is that to say you're not going to have a DPS loadout? No, of course not. You're going to. Why? Because you got to play the solo content, even as a support role. So if your main job is tanking, you're still going to have a DPS loadout. Why? Because you've got to clear the solo content. And in solo content, we have normal, we have elite. So are you going to say, I can't complete this content because I'm not this power set? No, that's on that player. That's not because, the game was incapable of providing the tools needed to clear that content. So the devs do a pretty good job. And if we get something that's a little like broke or a little out of whack, which does occur, they usually nip it in the butt in a timely manner. Sometimes some things will, escape things. I think that every game does that, but like bot clipping, a lot of people were bitching about bot clipping. Well, I never did it to begin with. So I understand the premise, but the devs nipped it in the ass, and now people are having a cow about it. People are like, oh my god. And it's like, okay, I get it. I get your complaint. But, honestly, guys, if you played this game long enough, you would have known that the devs were eventually going to nip it in the ass. So, that's going to occur. So, whatever. I hate when people complain about something that you could already anticipate was going to happen. It's like, and I get the whole controversy about the clip. Like, people like Meps doesn't like the clip, and I get it, and I do. But ideally, weapon mastery was supposed to compensate for lack of power set, but in damage and power set. But anytime you rolled a dot build, for example, you always, a lot of clip back in the day, my sorcerer is a prime example, my melee build what I use for world, I don't use it in dungeons, but that was a prime example of, you know, laying a dot and then going into weapon rotation. And the thing about it is, you can clip the weapon combo to apply the dot. But a lot of times, precision, right? Precision builds are very dependent on clip. You know, same thing with dot builds. Dot builds are very dependent on clip. Playing from the tray, which is a reference to, you know, using abilities, doesn't stop weapon use. Even if you're might build, if you're you know, dominant in might, it doesn't even matter. You're still going to use weapon abilities. You're still going to use your weapon abilities. Mastery becomes a different question, whether or not mastery is more productive, because a lot of times most of your mastery combos are very long and extended. So unless you roll a dot build, right? But a lot of times those weapon masteries, unless it's a 2 or 3 hit combo, becomes almost pointless to grab. Why? Because the rotation is way too long. So it's like, I would love to have weapon mastery on a lot more build configurations. I would like to try this weapon mastery. I would like to implement that. Unfortunately, it's just a little long in between the power sets. And even if you remove clipping, it doesn't remove that problem. It doesn't, you know, take care of the problem. Dual wield is a prime example. Dual wield, you have a nice 3-hit combo, but if you want to get into just the weapon combos without the mastery, well, those combos are very long and it slows the rotation down tremendously. So not every power set can pull off weapon combos as effectively if they're not dot driven. And I think that is more, you know, problematic when it comes to the power sets and how the weapons, you know, interact. So yeah, pretty much. It's always trying to, you know, fine-tune things and trying to find what works better with each power set. Especially in rotation, if you're going to go precision or if you're going to go more might based. If you're going to play composition, who's rolling what artifacts for stack effects, all these factors. So, yeah, pretty much. But yeah, a lot of people will ask everybody, what's the best power set? And I think a lot of people will point you in a direction to say this or that. But really, honestly, I've always told people, you know, somebody could tell you this, somebody could tell you that. But do the person have the skill? Do they have the skill to mimic who's, you know, relaying that message? That becomes the question. That is the question. So, without the skill set, you could roll, but then you take that same person, put them in a new power set, give them a different option, and they could do very well. So, you know, I never bank on anything like that. Never. It's just something I just was like, nope. Why did I do that? I needed 2 of those. Well, I need quite a bit, actually. It's fine. We'll get some more from the raid. And speaking of, we can use this. I think we can do this. No, we can't. You know what we could do? I know what we could do. So I can go to custom play, queue this separate. Of course. But then you can go to Omnibus and then get your weekly in. And that's how you can double queue with the system. I'm always telling people, work the combos. Like, that's a good 3-hit combo right there. 1, 2, bam. But you can cancel out on it. So you can clip it. So you can go 1, 2. And then you're actually getting it, you just don't see it. And they'll both hit it. That's a clip. You're still firing it off, but you're firing it to power, so the animation cancels. That's a clip. Oh, we have a healer. Slickums. Time to do my range thing. How many 350s do we have? 2? We could try to skip. We'll see what the tank does. Follow tank's lead. Oh, I forgot to pull my pet out. Sometimes that happens. We have one skipper. Get out of my way! little bit of work. Maybe the carnivore. I've been trying to stay away from whatever. I'm not gonna get rid of Swarm, but we'll check it out. Might be too much into rotation as far as the timing. We'll check. We'll see. Make some slight adjustments. One thing is, like, the effects on this class are slightly different in perspective to other, like, GCDs. I'll have to assess this after I'm done, because we should be able to pull out more than that, for sure. Swarm is really good. It does feel a little weird having it. Maybe I'll get rid of the carnivore. And put a static damage, like bot. Like the bot. It's an idea for sure. The nice thing is, once you see Swarm up, you shouldn't have to hit it as much as I do. So... fucking bastard. Come on. We'll get it cleaned up. We got ads on us. I don't know who pulled, but that's what we got on us. Definitely thinking. I just hate the idea of having to use the bot over and over and over again as a way to have a static form of damage. I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to switch it right now, but yeah. See, the carnivore plant, I wanted to try to get in between, you know. through, get a feel. Target dummies can only do so much. Really got to get a feel for what it's doing live. Oh shit. Yeah. That's some really nice stuff. Okay, let's make a quick alteration while this is working. We're going to move this here. We're going to put a house bot here real quick. Or not the house bot, the drone. I mean, house bot, drone. That's interesting. Very interesting. God, it just drives me. Yeah, it's a lot better. Careful how I do this. Pitch. problem with finishers, man. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that's going to be the way to go, unfortunately. I'll check it out on the dummy real quick, just to make sure everything's firing. 18. When we should have been able to get around 7, at least 7 more K, or 7 mil, I mean. So. Alright. We'll check this out. I feel good with the melee one. I always start off with that though. So it's mainly for like solo content. It's not designed for whatever. Okay. Now the biggest thing to find out is see if swarm's hitting. And you can see it is. Like when swarm ends, you can see it on the target. I should have had to save it. Kondak. Ugh, such a pain. Alright. Alright. Yeah, the Genesis. God. Yeah. We need a tank. Right. What the fuck is all I can keep saying to myself? What the fuck? What the fuck? Frozen's going tank, so we're good. Everybody in. I was anticipating the heal, but I guess that's not the case. Nah, it's a white. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in here. It's a white, man. You guys. Oh shit, come on. This is a fail. Just kill me. I'm done. Definitely put her in the corner. It's the best way to do that. I may have tanked it. I don't know. You repair here? No. Fuck. There's no repair bot. Fuck. Okay. Everybody in the fucking door. And put them in a fucking corner. Well, we got another tank, so... We got 2 tanks? We only need 2 tanks. We just need a tank to put it in the corner, kill the fucking ads, and stay the fuck away from the blast. And somebody's got to get... Oh shit, man, for real? Turn that fucking clearer out. No. You know, maybe I should be on the mechanic. Fuck it, I don't know. You're supposed to fucking... Get the fucking shit over there. Yes. Get it over, yes, to the center. Or else we're gonna die. Very good. Oh my god. Oh. I got it. Yeah, get it. Focus the ads first. This thing is just wiping that block from the face of the planet. Holy fuck, can somebody please play this fucking... I had thought the one dude was on it, but I guess not. I've been staying. Did anybody see it? I'm in between. Take him outside. Why has he got him in the middle? Take him outside of that. Try to... I swear. I just pull it. We got it done. That's all that matters. Nothing else matters. Oh boy. First time taking this one. Yeah, I understand. Fucking dicks keep killing my shit. Or did it come out? Alright, I think I have to let it do a full, complete cast. feels weird when I'm not paying. God, no. Get that. Bad thing about acrobatics in caves, you start climbing the walls and shit. Oh. We're so fucked. You know what? Fuck it. This is where we die. This is where we die. I promise you. Because the last botch, which is Steppenwolf, we ain't gonna get this part. No way. Briefings, I hear them. Just don't want to get hit up with the ads. I feel like a giant, oh shit, we're dead, is going to be the result. I just said no. My fault for getting optimistic. Why is somebody aggroing Ah, shit. Don't need to do all this. Why am I following? You know what? Oh, hi. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. Let me open that up. Did I go in a circle? I did. You're supposed to get right here. That's fine. Let the flight people grab the whatever. How much you want to bet we're dead? On stuff. If we pull it off, I'll be fucking amazed. Station feels a lot cleaner. Holy fuck. Move that ass. Why am I... right there. Oh, man. Are they still trying to get the emitters or no? Right here. What the fuck? Yeah. Everybody in. my gear is fucked. Hold on, what's left? No way we beat it. If we do, I'll be like, hell fucking A. Drop. Fucking. Somebody hit it. Yeah, hello. I'll get that bitch. This is where we die. Oh, repair bot. Oh, thank you. Okay. Fuck us? Not good. Are you fucking serious? Fucking dicks. Oh. I saw this coming. I saw this coming. No one knows. This is not happening. It's not happening. It's not. It's not. This is not happening. Somebody initiated the key turn already before the tank even got into position. Not happening. Oh well. It happens. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. I gotta get this in though. I do have to get a random raid in. 1.3 needs a little bit more work, and we'll work on that. That gives me something to do for the range DPS, which is kind of what I was kind of going through. It's a good spammable right here. We have our damage over time. Swarm is the only thing I'm kind of debated about. You know, I'm really tossed. It's the only thing I'm kind of whatever about. Briar's good. But, you know, for that dot effect. Should I build a supercharger is the question. Nearby enemies. The animation is hard cast on this though. It's the only downside, but you're going to get a faster one on Rampage. Rampage is the best way to go versus Venom. Swarm is the only thing I'm debated about. Because you got a 0.5 second cast, which is pretty good. I like the idea of Harvest for refreshing the poison. So, because that's kind of one of the better elements of the nature range. But Briar's really good for really good initial dot and AoE effect. The question of it is now with Housebot. Let's get the combat loaded. this hitting a little harder. Not being able to clip too much. Those aren't clippable. Those technically should be. I wonder if this should be AoE. Yeah. So you can go straight might with this for sure. You see the white is my weapon. It'll be better once I get more stat points too, which I need. I only have 72 on this tune, but we can take care of that. I know how to fix that too. So, anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. As always, I'm Mystic Raven. This is Mystic.